Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your September 2022 overview. We're going to be doing our trusty dusty Celtic cross with our tarot and then 2 additional oracle cards at the end to just get any messages that Spirit has for you, any additional messages. As always, before the reading, I will be clearing the energy of any lingering things that don't belong here, returning them back to from whence they came, connecting to each other as a collective, and then as a collective to Spirit. If you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, archangels, deities, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. So, let's go. All right, let's see. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Sagittarius collective, please. Most accurate and relevant messages for them, September 2022. Most accurate and relevant messages, please, Spirit. Current energies, 5 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles crossing, Hierophant in your past, Magician in your future, 8 of Cups, Mind Space, Page of Pentacles, Subconscious, Knight of Swords as your advice from Spirit, 3 of Cups, external energies, Queen of Swords, your hopes and fears, Knight of Cups as your outcome. What the fuck? There's so much. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There's so many court cards here. For what? Why are there so many people here? What is the reason? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this on the 5. Okay, anyways. Current energies. 5 of Wands. You're either putting yourself willingly into throwing your hat in the ring, competing for something. Maybe you're in a very competitive field. You could be literally doing some sort of competition, bodybuilding, whatever else people do. I don't know. It could be really literally anything. But there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of chaos even around this. But most importantly, it's very competitive. It's very cutthroat and kind of sneaky. Also, a little bit gossipy. I don't know what you do for work, but it feels like whatever industry you're in, it's weirdly close-knit and gossipy and I don't know, it just doesn't feel very good. I don't know. I don't necessarily like this energy, but it really, honestly, it could be getting strongly bodybuilding competition, exercise. Maybe you're putting a lot of work into and attention on your body, building up a certain part. I'm getting upper body, shoulders, back area. You might be really, really focused on getting stronger. Calisthenics as well is what I'm getting. So that could be your focus at this time. You're just in it. You're living it. You're exploring it, Googling it, starting the process of getting into, or you are fully 100% in it right now. Did I say calisthenics already? You could be practicing that. Could have piqued your interest recently. Martial arts. What is crossing you? 8 of Pentacles. This to me is saying you're having a hard time focusing on your work, like taking it to the next level. Maybe you've reached some sort of like plateau. You're not happy with the progress that you've made on a project. It's like your effort and your work that you're putting into something has kind of declined, and you might be seeing the results of that, if that makes sense. It's like you've reached a certain level and kind of, I don't know, you're just not putting the same amount of work into it for whatever reason. It could be your priorities are elsewhere. It could be that you're in a creative industry or creative field, creative arts. And so if you're not feeling inspired, if you're not feeling whatever type of way you like to feel when you create, you're just not creating, right? But you're definitely starting to see maybe you've been out of practice of something for a while as well, and you try to pick it back up, and it's like you can tell that you've been out of practice for it. Maybe you used to do it every single day. You got really, really good. You mastered something, and then you just kind of pull back a little bit, and so it started to slip. You're a little bit rusty. Oh well, it happens. Just if it's something that you want to get good at again, just put that same effort into it again. Practice every day, pick it up every day, make progress towards every day. In your recent past, this is very traditional energy. This could be a marriage, your marriage, your ideals, your way of being could have been very, very traditional, by the book. A man has this job, a woman has this job, everybody plays their roles, and it's like, I feel like you're maybe switching out of that a little bit. You have the Magician here as the energy that you're moving towards. So it feels like your ideals might be changing a little bit, your views. Maybe you're opening up to the possibilities that there could be something to this like energy shit and like manifesting. However, I feel like that term is used way too loosely now and for just all different kinds of reasons. But maybe you're starting to think that, maybe there's something to this. Maybe there's more than one way to do something. Maybe there's a less traditional way to do something. Maybe I don't need to be married or play this role in my marriage. Maybe I don't need to fill in the blank of a million different things, right? You're shifting into a more like visionary and honestly more holistic. Like it encompasses all parts of yourself, like your spiritual nature, your curious nature, your creative nature, not just your very work-oriented, task-oriented, achievement-oriented side. You're very focused on leaving something behind right now that doesn't suit you anymore. It doesn't fit your lifestyle. It doesn't fit. And I feel like it's something that is typically thought to be very traditional. It feels like a role to me, or even just the structure in a marriage. I don't think it suits you. I don't think it suits your life anymore. I don't think it suits your spouse anymore either. You guys could both be kind of lashing out in certain ways, saying things maybe that you don't mean, because you're both feeling this shift, like this doesn't work anymore. It's time to change things up. Try something else, because this isn't working anymore. It worked for a really long time. I feel like it worked for a really long time. It was really nice. This could be a job, even a career path. Anything that you really, really wanted, you really felt was like the best of the best, and you've had it and you've experienced it, and it's like, this is amazing, this is great, and then you start to expand beyond, which is natural. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to keep expanding and shedding our old selves and moving into these new spaces, exploring new spaces, new ideas. I feel like that's really a lot of what you're doing right now. You might be having a faith crisis right now as well. I'm not sure why that just popped up, but it just came into my head. You could be questioning religion, what that looks like for you, what the church structure is, the people that you look up to. All of that could be in question right now. In your subconscious, though, you have this really like sweet, innocent, open, loyal way of being, mindset. It's kind of your default. You're just very work-oriented, I'm getting as well. I also feel like these are things that came to you from your parents, from your grandparents, something that was kind of passed down. And this could be anything like a saying that you had in your family that was very, like, again, roles. Maybe it was just that a man was supposed to do this. This is how you are supposed to act. These are the things you are supposed to provide. This is how your woman should act. This is how she should, you know what I mean? Those kinds of things that was just kind of passed down for you, and you never really questioned it. You never thought to explore anything outside of that. You're definitely opening up to the possibilities that maybe these ideas, maybe these traditions don't belong to you. Maybe they're somebody else's, and it might be time to release those and send them back to whoever they came from. That's not yours anymore. That's not your story. It's not yours. I feel like you're realizing that. Advice from Spirit. This is a call to action. This is a call to communicate with the people around you. Maybe talk about what you're going through. Talk about your experiences. Open up to the people maybe that are even involved in these dynamics that you could be struggling in right now because you are expanding out of. Talk to those people. Open up. Open the lines of communication is what I'm getting. I don't know. That's all. Energies around you. 3 of Cups. There's lots of support and there's lots of love, not only for you, but for the people around you. It feels just very celebratory and people are having fun and enjoying their lives, and you can't help but notice and kind of soak that in yourself. So if that is a ride that you want to be on, absolutely jump on and tap into that energy. It's all about what you notice, right? So keep noticing these things, seeing evidence of, and know that it's possible for you, because I feel like you yourself have a lot of this energy. You have a lot of supporters. You have a lot of people that are in your corner rooting for you, that toast you when it's time to, when you succeed, when it's your birthday, when it's time to celebrate you, they absolutely celebrate you. When it's time to support you, they absolutely support you. When it's time to love you, they absolutely love you. And you do the same for them. It's that kind of energy. And I feel like you have those, but I also feel like those relationships could be deeper, and there's potential to have more of those, if that makes sense. Your hopes and your fears. You want to be someone that people know not to fuck with. They know that you don't mince your words. You know that you say what you mean and you mean what you say. You're not a flip-flopper. You're not someone who goes back on your word. You want to be very clear and direct with everybody, and you want everybody to know that's how you are, not to question it. There's no, what am I going to get when I talk to Sag? It's like always the same thing. It's always the same thing. And I feel like you want to be very mentally alert and like on your game. Notice things when they shift. Notice the subtleties. Things that air signs are just naturally really good at. Communication, again, strong energy of communication. You want to be a clear speaker. Someone who says what they mean. Not like beat around the bush. Not in a roundabout way. Not passive aggressive. It's like mostly just aggressive. Which for you, I mean, you're Sag. I don't feel like that's something that you really have that hard of a time with. Maybe what you're hoping for is to refine that a little bit. Be a little bit more graceful, a little bit more elegant, a little bit more like kill them with kindness and not like cut them down, right? Is what I'm getting. And the outcome for you, very interesting. This is a younger water sign energy. I'm getting Scorpio very strongly. This could be a sun. then I'm like, what about them? Like, okay, and how do they fit into this? Except for that, I feel like it could be an older, if you have more than one son, it could be an older son, but someone who is still very open and trusting and innocent, very, very creative energy. If nothing else, if this isn't an actual person, this is you embodying all those things, maybe reverting back to, because I see you guys as almost like Emperor, Empress, Wands, obviously King and Queen of Wands. And so to move back to a knight status, there's nothing wrong with that, but I do feel like it would be kind of like starting over in a different medium, if that makes sense, like music, poems, I'm like really creative, expressive, beautiful things. Maybe writing, maybe you're tapping into like writing lyrics versus performing them. Maybe you're the one that has always been in the front and you want to maybe flip the roles and be the one who puts their words out there and puts their emotions more than their face and their facade. If that, I really hope this is making sense, because I don't know, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, but owl, okay. Let's see what else from our, I combined all of my Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks into one deck. So it's 3 decks in one. So let's see, what additional messages do we have here for Sagittarius? Please, Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Sagittarian collective, please. One card for Sagittarius, please. Broom and owl. Very fall, very September. Shaolin and our spirit animal guidebook. Let's start with broom. Card number 8. Clearing, purifying home. A broom or a besom can be found in any home for sweeping dust and dirt. However, a broom to a witch is more than a simple household tool. It holds a special significance and sweeps more than dust and dirt away. Brooms are often used to sweep away negative energy in a similar way to Native Americans burning white sage. It sweeps away the physical and invisible energies that have crept in from the outside world. This clearing of energy contributes to a witch's well-being. Clearing out the old and dusty, a witch makes space for the new. Sweeping out negative energy, a witch raises her vibration and therefore her strength. When the broom sweeps into your life, you are being guided to do some cleaning. Some things surrounding your current situation have been neglected. You need to clear out this dust of the past. This card can also mean clearing your aura. As healers, we tend to hold on, if you identify as one, as healers, we tend to hold on to the energy of others for much longer than we need. It's important to do regular purification rituals to keep your aura nice and tidy. Okay, the more you clear out the old, the more you make room for new energies to come into your life. Removing things both physical or metaphorical from your life, such as mementos from past relationships, or giving away things that remind you of old situations, helps with that process of clearing. Beautiful. So, clean your rooms, your houses. Pull out all of the appliances and clean behind them. Do the whole thing. What am I looking for? Owl. Abundance, clairvoyant, treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon and how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. When in balance, generous, trusting, and secure. When out of balance, money quarrels, scarcity. To bring into balance, an offering. I always love the idea of an offering. And you can even combine these two, the energy of offering and your clearing broom energy, donations, not just unwanted things that you're like, they're all tattered and torn, but like nice things that you just need to let go of to make room for new, to embrace the new, to accept the new. But as you receive more, give in proportion to that and give energetically even more than all of those combined. All right, guys, I love you all so very, very much. I hope you enjoy your September. I hope your rooms are all nice and clean. Not even just your room. I don't know why I keep saying room. Maybe it's because I'm in mine and I need to clean it. I'm going to take my own advice. I will see you guys next time. I love you all so very, very much. Bye.